Hello to my YouTube subscribers, my Instagram friends, and Facebook friends. I felt really compelled to make this video due to COVID-19. There have been a lot of hairdressers that are not accepting new clients at this time. And to keep all our families safe, I mean, I was doing that too. Um, and I was only doing close family and friends that I knew. But I still feel like there's a way that I should be able to help my other friends and family that would like to learn to try to do their natural hair and don't know where to start. So, with that being said, um, I have been telling a couple of people in my inbox to Google something called a porosity test. A porosity test is your hair's ability to absorb moisture. Therefore, that's a key point on how to moisturize your hair in order for it to grow. Now, I'm low porosity. Okay, let's rewind back for some people that's confused. I googled the porosity test, and there's a couple of different tests, but the one that I did, I just took a single strand of my hair, clean hair. Like for instance, if I was washing my hair, I just took a piece of hair that was in a sink. I put it in a cup of lukewarm water and I just let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. If that piece of hair just floats, then that means that you're low porosity, which means that your cuticles are closed and it's very hard for moisture to penetrate through your strands. If it kind of floats in the middle, then that means you're normal. That means that you really don't have to do much to keep your hair moisturized. And if it sinks, then that means that you're high porosity. And with high porosity, it's very critical because your hair can take in moisture and it can dry out really quickly, which means that you have to moisturize on a more day-to-day basis. And also with high porosity, that you uh, have to use a lot of more protein in order to maintain your strength, because by it being high porosity and your hair can dry out really easily, that means your hair can break. Thus, for you have to do more protein treatments, which a lot of my clients have high porosity and they have to do protein treatments regularly. Now, for me, I'm low porosity, so my cuticles are closed and flat, and it's very hard for them to open. And with that being said, that's the reason why I wash my hair once a week, because I can't have too much product buildup on my hair because it'll just sit there. If you ever wash your hair and you see those little water beads just sitting on the top of your hair when you're washing it and not really penetrating, that's what I mean. I have to clarify my hair quite often. I mean, I do my bentonite clay mix once a month to thoroughly clean my hair with apple cider vinegar and the works. But through the week, I do use a clarifying shampoo to order to get my strands and my scalp completely clean. So therefore, whatever products I do put on my hair, they will penetrate. Now, as far as when I wash my hair, I have to use warm water in order for my cuticle to open. Um, and that way, even if I put on product, I have to make sure that it's warm so my cuticles can open, because if not, then it's just going to sit there on your head. And I had to learn that the hard way, because when I first became natural, I was just putting product on my hair and my hair was still dry. But after I learned about the porosity test, I Googled whatever my results were, and I came across a couple YouTubers that were low porosity and looked into their regimens. I mean, it's it may seem kind of over the top, but once you learn what your hair likes and the most cheapest way, because that's why I make my own hair products. Now, every now and then, if you know I don't have any bananas because my son loves them, so if I don't have any fresh fruit or whatever, I will go to get different types of deep conditioning treatments in the store. There's one that I really like called Bella Curls. I think I did a review once upon a time, and It's very moisturizing. I even add my protein treatments with that, and it does the job. So for those out there who want to treat their hair at home and don't want to travel, there's something to think about. I mean, you have to start off somewhere, and just start off with the porosity test and Google the terms, do a little homework to see how your hair, see what your hair likes. I mean, because I didn't even know about the green tea and the black tea until I tried it, and I was drinking hibiscus tea for a while. I didn't even know you could use that on your hair, and that's also a good detangler. And you can get a big box of green tea from the Dollar Tree. I mean, I just take that and I spritz my hair, and it makes it very shiny. And then I take a regular leave-in conditioner, preferably maybe one from the Dollar Tree. I think it's VO5. I mix that with some oil, some regular olive oil, and some of my oil is infused. But I'm just saying, in general terms, for you ones that want to do it at home. And I put my shea butter, which I make myself, and you don't have to do that. But I think they sell shea butter at the stores, but I infuse mine with different stuff. So, but this regular shea butter would work to order to seal all that moisture in, because you can moisturize your hair with leave-in conditioner, but if you don't seal it with some type of butter or oil, it's just gonna evaporate. And I do that every other 3 days, and I keep my bonnet on at night. And even when I'm here at home, I have my satin pillowcase that I told you guys about that I use all the time. Even if I'm just laying on the couch, I would go in the room and get it, and I would lay down to make sure that um, my hair is not being expunged with the cotton. And I wanted to come on here the other day because I went to bed with no bonnet on my cotton pillowcase. And the only reason why I did that because the next morning I was going to wash my hair anyway, and I was kind of tired. But that was a big no-no for me. And I thought my hair was dry. But little did I know, when I wake up the next morning, I had a stain, an oil stain, in my white pillowcase. Yeah. So I wish I could have showed you guys, because that is just clarification that cotton dries our hair out 100%. You could have been done, did a deep conditioning treatment and put a leave-in conditioner, oil and butter, and go lay your head on that cotton pillowcase, and you're gonna have a surprise in the morning. But yeah, I just want to make a video to let everybody know of some basics that you can do at home. And don't think that the products are high, because some products that I use are Kintu products, Bella Curls, Suave, VO5. Um, the shampoo that I use, that I really stand by, they sell it at Walmart, Eden Body Works. They have a peppermint and tea tree cleansing shampoo that I stand by, and I wash with virtually all the time. So, but yeah, I just wanted to throw a little information out there for you guys that want to care for your natural hair but don't know how. It just takes a little bit of research on your part and a little bit of trial and error, because the first 2 years of me being natural, I didn't know what to do until I started reading up on it and studying my hair, because not everybody's hair is the same. But once you get an idea of what type of hair you have, which is why the porosity test is so important, then you have sort of like a roadmap on how to furthermore care for your hair. And also, start reading your ingredients to everything. I only deal with sulfate-free and paraben-free products, because all those sulfates really dry our hair out, and we have to add more product to it, which we really don't need. And also, just because on the bottle it says to wash out the leave-in conditioner doesn't mean that you have to wash it out. We need to keep it in. And I even add my oil with that to, make it even more moisturizing. So it's just some little information that I want to give you guys, because it's very unfortunate that I would love to take new clients, but for my safety and for your safety, I just want to try to give you guys some pointers to if you want to do it at home. But I'm here. If you have any questions, you can feel free to inbox me at any time, and I'm here to help.